Hello there. I'm going to Jacksepticeye's tour today. Hello there. I'm going to Jacksepticeye's tour today in London. Again. Obviously different tour this time, but Mark and Jack are still buddies, so yeah, I don't watch Jack as much as I do Mark. I watch occasional videos of his, but I still think he's a good guy, and I really enjoyed Mark's tour, so I feel like I don't want to miss out on this one either, even though I don't know him as well as I do Mark, but that's okay. It'd still be an experience, at least I'm going to it. I'd rather go to it and not miss it out, because, you know, I'll regret it otherwise, but it should be fun, and you'll see all about that in the vlog.
I feel like it's a bad thing to like say 3 things in a row that make people go like woo, because it kind of like kills the like meaning of woo. I have to do a 20-minute set in an hour and just get ready for just these horrible. Thanks, Dad.
You're the dad. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? Oh, cute little bodies. Stuff looked like you're actually saying things without saying anything. So it was a lot of like using my face and my arms, which I do a lot of anyway. But that was just a really cool experience to be able to do. But of course, Auntie's going to be the favorite one to do overall, just because it's so much more than just doing the character.
How's he doing this? Oh my god! He's so good! But he can't even say anything! Oh wow! That's that goofy how he did it! What? Yes! Okay. We're gonna do the push at the you know. 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the How Did We Get Here live show tour, starring Jacksepticeye. Also starring Jacksepticeye. Written and directed by Jacksepticeye. And for the first time ever, Jacksepticeye. In a live show so spellbinding, so mesmerizing that people are being banned from seeing it a second time out of fear of their health. So, sit back, strap yourselves in, and finish your conversations. Yes, I do mean you two there in the middle row. Yet stop talking, and get ready for a night full of laughs, tears, happiness. Hi, why did it cut to me? What happened to the rest of the video? What? What are we gonna do now? Do we have a backup? Can we get it rolling again? Oh God, okay, well, this wasn't supposed to happen, okay, hold on. Look! Shiny keys! Shiny key? No? Fine. What about this guy? He's good, right? No? Tough crowd. We had a little lamb, How to entertain a live audience. Create the illusion of direct eye contact. Is it working? Okay, I'm gonna start drawing a picture, and you guys have to guess what it is. None of these things are working, and
we're not getting the video back up. So let's make a deal, okay? How about this? If you come out from behind your screens, I'll come out from behind mine. Deal? Okay, let's do this thing then. Top of the morning to you laddies! Ooh, this is a good one. Look at all these sweaty bodies. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Hello. I'm finally back in a place that speaks English. You guys having a good time? Okay. The life obstacle he's going up against right now is fear. So, not really. What are you afraid of? Projector screens. I'm terrified of them. Okay, what do you want to use against fear?
Well, if you grow up, then you kind of lose faith.
Use growth against fear, okay. Let's see if that turns the projector on. Oh, no, we're still shit out of luck. Okay, you're still fighting against fear. Matthew, have you ever had that many people shout your name before?
Don't think so.
Okay, good. I'd be worried if you said yes. Okay, Matthew, since you're going to be a YouTuber right now, do you have a YouTube name?
Trying to think of some kind of pun involving projectors, but I'm drawing a blank now.
That's fine, Matthew. I'm going to make up a name for you. It's not going to be good. Your name is going to be Titty Sprinkles. Do you like it? Cool. But technically, I shouldn't be here at all. I shouldn't be here because life didn't want me to be here. At a very young age, in my teen years, life got very difficult for me. I became very heavily depressed. I didn't know where I was going in my life. All the goals and dreams that I had set up for myself were all shattered. But the point about this is that it doesn't matter if that happens to you. Because everyone's going through their struggles. No matter what you're going through, small or large, it doesn't matter. Because we're all going through it together. And the reason I got up to tell my story specifically is to not brag about all the things I've done, or not to show off about everywhere I've come from. And I know I'm literally talking down to a lot of you. But I hope it never feels like that, because I've never tried to forget where I came from. And where I came from was nowhere special. Clohan was not a very special town or anything like that, but that doesn't matter either. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what gender you are. It doesn't matter whether you're straight, gay, bi, or anything in between.
That was amazing. I don't know how else to explain it apart from it was basically amazing. And I know I probably said that in the last tour that I went to, Markiplier's tour, but it was great. It was, and I do not regret going to it one bit. It was a bit expensive because I got a VIP ticket, but that was my choice. But I don't regret it. It was great. And even though, like I said at the beginning, I don't really watch Jack as much as I watch Mark. I watch Jack's videos maybe occasionally, but Mark's I watch a lot more. But it was still such a great thing to go to. And he even said it himself that the show was not really just for people who know him, but just as like a comedy show in general. And it was great because even though there was probably a lot of references in there that people in the audience got because they were like hardcore Jacksepticeye fans. I'm not a hardcore fan, but I do really like him, and there are a lot of references in there that I obviously didn't understand, but it was still nice because I still felt like this is something that I can still understand, because it was basically, I mean, the tour was called How Do We Get Here? And it was basically just a story from when he was born to where he is now. And it was really insightful. It wasn't obviously just for the laughs and fun. It was actually very insightful for me because obviously he's a YouTuber, he's a content creator just like me. Obviously a lot bigger than I am with a much bigger channel and, you know, earning that cash. But it was really great, and it really helped me kind of learn about him and the struggles that he's been through, and that if he can do it, then I can do it too. And I mean, already the channel is proof because we're at 12,000 at the moment, and we're still going strong. But anyway, I'm trying to talk about me, but yeah, the show was great, and yeah, it was basically just really, really insightful. It really helped me just kind of see that, yeah, because he's been through this situation and he's gotten out of it, then so can I, and so can anyone else. And it was really, really fun. It was really funny, and there were some bits that I wish I had recorded, but one, he didn't really want people to record anyway, so my bad if I'm not allowed to put any of the footage that you have already seen up. But I'm not going to put up everything that I saw, but yeah, I wanted to record some more bits that I didn't, which I'm kind of sad about because I wish I could have gone back to them in my own time just to rewatch them and relive those memories, but that's okay, because sometimes recording things kind of takes away from the experience. I don't want to just be sitting there with my phone recording something, and sometimes I'm not actually paying attention to it properly because I'm trying to make sure that everything's in frame and whatnot. But I didn't record too much, but it was really great, and I really wanted to see it again. I said the same with Mark's tour. I'm pretty sure I'd love to go and see it again if he ever tours again, if he does or when he does. But it was so good, and I wonder if any of you guys have seen it as well. If you have, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you thought about the show, and where you saw it as well, because obviously he toured in America and Europe, so yeah. But yeah, it was so fun because I got there and there was obviously a really big line, and I wasn't too sure because people with VIP tickets had a Q&A that only we were allowed to see at the beginning, so we went in early, but I wasn't too sure because I was in line and there were loads of people, so I wasn't too sure if I had to go to the front and ask people when we go in, but the line kept moving, and basically they were allowing the VIP people to come in and telling the other people you have to wait, so that was good. And yeah, got in. Was really cool. It was really cool just to see a big open hall like I did last time with Mark's tour, and it was kind of really surreal again. It was just really weird. But they, because I was a VIP, they gave us signed posters. I can go grab it. It's blue tacked to my wall, but this is a poster. Basically just, yeah, his tour logo, whatever it is, with his signature on there as well. I thought that was really cool. And yeah, that's basically all I got. I really wanted, because they had obviously merchandise there, and there was I'm pretty sure they had the little pins, because I really like the enamel pins, and I'm pretty sure he had one, but I didn't have any cash on me. I only had my card, and they didn't accept card, and once you go in the venue you leave, you can't come back in, I don't think. They might have made an exception if I asked, but I didn't, because I was kind of rushed for time because I didn't want to miss my train or anything like that, so I didn't get one, unfortunately, which is sad. So I'm hoping if he ever goes on tour again, then I'll have to remember to bring cash with me. But yeah, so I got in, and my seat was 3 rows back from the front. Like, I was on the 3rd row at the front, which was really cool, because I'm pretty sure for Mark's tour I was 4 rows away. So it was really nice that I was up close and personal like last time, and it was great. It was so good. So we had the Q&A where he was just talking to us, asking people's questions. There was a guy, one of the guys from the Game Grumps, going around with a microphone giving it to people. I didn't really have a question, I guess. I didn't put my hand up for that. I probably should have thought of a question beforehand. But I didn't. I wasn't too sure, because I mean, I guess some people kind of already answered questions that I would have asked, so that was okay. But it was nice to have people asking him questions and him responding to that. And then obviously that finished, and then the normal people that makes me sound so bad. Not the normal people, the general admission. Sorry, that's what I should say. Normal people. I swear I'm not a snob. They obviously were coming in for the main part of the show, and when they were coming in, I was looking around the audience just because I wanted to see people coming in and how it was filling up and things like that. And normally, if you know, in a hall, you would have seen in some of the footage or whatnot, but normally in a hall you've got the circle area at the top, like kind of arches round, which you have to access through some stairs. So there was that bit, and I looked around, and just by chance, I have no idea how, but by chance, I see a guy standing there at the top that I recognized, and I was like, wait a minute, is that James Marriott, the YouTuber, the British guy? And I wasn't sure. I was like, I swear that's him, and if that is him, then that means that Alex from I'm Alex, the YouTuber as well, other British YouTuber, don't know if you guys know of them, that means that he's probably not far behind, because they're good friends, they make videos together often. So, and it's funny because I recently subscribed to I'm Alex, like a few months ago or something like that, because I enjoyed his videos, and I had seen his friend James Marriott doing videos as well. I hadn't subscribed. I'm subscribed now because I like his videos as well, but so sure enough, I'm Alex shows up. Should just call him Alex. He pops up with that pink hat that he always wears, and I thought, no way, this is not happening. Because I don't know, I just found it really weird, because I didn't expect to ever see them in my life, ever. But yeah, I saw both of them there, and I thought, I'm gonna kick myself in the face if I don't bring up the courage to go over there and say hi, because I just wanted to confirm that it was them, because I saw camera flashes at the top where they were, so I assumed that people actually recognized them and went up to get pictures. So I was like, okay, screw it. I'm just gonna go up there, and I don't know when the show was gonna start, so I had to be quick. But I got out my seat, kind of rushed upstairs to the upstairs part of the circle area, and walked up to them, and I was like, hi. I was nervous. I was so nervous. I don't know why. But yeah, like as soon as I was walking up those stairs, all the moisture in my mouth disappeared. I was so nervous. I started to shake. So I don't know, when it comes to meeting people, I get really nervous and scared, and I don't know why. I mean, they're still people, it's not like they're gonna hurt me, but so I got up there, and yeah, I was like, hi. And yeah, I just explained to them how by chance I had seen them all the way from the seat that I was in. They're really nice guys, they're really nice. So I asked for some pictures, and here's one here. if you haven't seen on my Instagram already, but there they are. It was really cool. I don't know if any of you guys know them, because they're British YouTubers. They do like comedy reaction kind of videos. But yeah, they're really cool. You should check them out if you're interested in that kind of content. I'll put the links to their channels in the description. So yeah, that was cool. It was cool. If anything, those are the first YouTubers I've ever met in person properly and said hi. Mark doesn't count because I haven't seen him in like person and been like hi. So that was really cool. So yeah, then I got back to my seat. The show started and it was great. It was really great. It was just Jack talking about his life from when he was born, how his name Jacksepticeye came to be, and then how he used it with his YouTube, and just bumps that he's had along the way, and stuff that happened to him, like the PewDiePie shout out that he got, and how his channel was gaining subscribers and things like that. So yeah, that was really good, and it was really good to hear. And while he was going through this timeline of his life, he was talking about specific games, such as what was the first one? The Pokemon Blue, I think. He basically got people from the audience to play those games, like do a live Let's Play. He even brought his chair, his real chair that he sits in while he does his games, all the way from his house to the tour, which was really cool. So yeah, people who were selected and got up on stage got to sit in his chair and basically do a live Let's Play in front of everyone, and there was a projector in the back projecting the whole game while they had a screen in front of them, and the projector kept going off. It just wasn't working every now and then, so Jack would get really pissed and start swearing and things like that, and it was great. It was such good fun. And yeah, so there was Pokemon Blue was the first game. I think he got a guy to go up and play that, and then the next game that I think he mentioned was Shadow of the Colossus, and I freaked because he was getting people to come up and play this game. He was getting one person for each game to come up and play, and while he was doing that, he was asking people for a YouTube name to like just make up a YouTube name, what they will call themselves while they're doing their like Let's Play. And it's I never stuck up my hand so high before, because obviously he wanted someone to play the game. He was asking for someone who had already played the game before, because he was talking about how the controls were a bit ridiculous, and I was like, yeah, I know this because I've played the game. So I put my hand up, and I didn't get chosen, which sucks so bad, because for most of the games he only chose guys, well, not specifically Jack, but his friend from the Game Grumps mainly chose guys, and I was like, this sucks, because like I really wanted to basically, yeah, do it. I wanted to play the I wanted to play the game. He wanted someone to defeat the first Colossus. I mean, I struggled a bit with that one to begin with, if you've seen my playthrough of it, but yeah, because I really wanted to play it, because I wouldn't have like self-promoted all that much, but you can understand that would have been a huge opportunity for me to be able to go up there, play a game that I've already played. Is my third most popular playthrough. Well, the final episode is the final episode of that game is my third most popular video, with like 83,000 views or something like that. But it is one of my most popular playthroughs on the channel, so you can understand why that's such a big opportunity for me to go up there, sit in this chair, him ask me for my YouTube name, and I'll be like, well, I actually already have a YouTube channel, and I've already played this game before, and it is one of my most popular playthroughs. Can you just imagine though? Can you imagine? Oh, it sucks, but everything happens for a reason. So yeah, it sucks that I didn't get picked, but I really wish I did, because it was really nice to see these people going up and playing these games and defeating like the boss characters and whatnot, whatever was going on, and the audience cheering for them and everything. And I just thought, that sucks because I really wish I could have been in that chair doing that and having people cheer me on, but it's okay, I still enjoyed it anyway. But yeah, it was really nice to watch this guy take down the first Colossus and everyone cheering. Also because the whole theme of the games that he was getting people to play was to do with life and life struggles and things that you battle through life. So the first Pokemon game that was being played was all about like life struggles. One of the characters was called like Rent, like just because that's a life struggle that people go through, and Fear, and some other ones, I forgot what they were, but that was kind of the whole point, the whole theme of the show, I guess. So like in Shadow of the Colossus, the first Colossus, Jack asked the guy to give a name to this Colossus, as in like a life struggle, and he said universities, and I know that if it was me, I would have said depression, obviously, because that's kind of what I'm struggling through, and it's a thing that everyone goes through, so I thought it would have been really cool to have called it that, and then obviously defeat that, and then that would have probably been really good for me inside. I would have been like, yeah, I've just taken down this Colossus that I called depression, and that's like a thing for me to be like, yeah, I can beat this in a game, so I can definitely beat this in real life, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, and then we moved on to the final game, which was Happy Wheels, and he got like 3 people to come up and play that game, and oh my goodness, it was so good. I wish I recorded more of that, because the last person that played, because there were 3 people, they went up, and the last person that played it, the last level that she was on was so tense, because it was like almost like she was gonna die, but she didn't, and she redeemed herself, and everyone was just like going wild in the crowd because everyone was like, yeah, you got this, and it was crazy. It was really crazy, but it was so good, and it's just like, it was a big rush of adrenaline, really, even though it wasn't me up there playing. It was just like having all the crowd just cheering someone on, and us all being like in a friendly environment. It was really, really nice. So yeah, other than just the little game sections, that was basically all it was. It was just him talking through his life and how he got to the point where he is now, and incorporating the different games in the life story, because those were games that like stood out to him because of reasons. I think the Pokemon was like the first game that he talked about in his childhood when he was like 10. When he was with his friends, and then Shadow of the Colossus because it's his favourite game of all time, and then Happy Wheels because I think it was to do with his channel and how it was like some of his most popular videos or something like that. Basically, they were there for a reason, so I think that's why he chose those specific games, because they kind of stood out for a reason. But yeah, other than that, that was pretty much it, and then it was home time, and that was about it. Yeah. It was so good. It was really, really good, and I'd love to just relive it again. I thought it was so cool. It was really fun. Again, if there are some of you who have been to watch the show, then do let me know in the comments. Tell me how you thought the show went, and where you saw it as well, because obviously it was in America and Europe as well, but do let me know. I'd love to know. It was such a great experience. It really was, and it was really a highlight that I got to meet the other 2 YouTubers. I thought that was really cool, and you know, in case they're watching, hi. I don't know if you remember me, but hi. I doubt they're watching, but yeah. You never know. Okay, shut up. But that's about it. I just wanted to sum up what the show was about, what happened, and the fact that I met the 2 YouTubers, and yeah, and my overall thoughts on what the experience was like, and yeah, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It was great. It really was. It was really special just to be in that room with him. It just felt like we were all like family. It was weird. It was like it's like he's our internet dad, just talking to us all like we're his children. And it was just, I know that sounds weird, but that's kind of how it felt. But it felt really nice, like in a nice family friendly kind of way. If he does go on tour again, then I do definitely recommend you guys to go see, if you like that kind of thing, because it's a great experience, even if you don't know the person as well, because I don't know Jack as much as I knew Mark, but I still went to his tour, and it was great, so yeah. Anyways guys, that's about it, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little tour vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in the comments. I would very much appreciate that. If you enjoyed this video, guys, nuke that like button. And if you haven't already, then make sure you subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Stay rad, my friends. Bye!